Our top focus this morning, voting for the third phase of the elections in UP is set to take place tomorrow, which is February the 20th. 59 assembly constituencies from 16 districts will be going to polls as campaigning for the third phase came to an end on Friday. We have a host of reporters joining us this morning. We have Piyush joining us from Etawah. We have Madhurima from Kanpur, Sumi from Hathras and Priyanka from Lucknow. Let me first go across to Priyanka. Priyanka, good morning. Of course, all eyes on the phase 3 of UP polls. We understand that it's going to be a very tough battle because the Yadavs seem to dominate the seats going to polls tomorrow. Help us understand the key constituencies and the candidates in the fray for tomorrow.
Well, yes, where we're reporting from right now in Lucknow, that is going to go into polling in the fourth phase. But really, Lucknow is the epicenter where, in fact, all of this politics and the people, the electorate who are present are very politically aware as well. Let's also get in a word from some of the people who are present here because we are standing at one of the most famous tea stalls where we also see early in the morning that there are politically charged discussions here that take place. And of course, let's get in a word from them and to understand what really are the issues that they are going to be looking at, because we have been getting political reactions on this entire election since the very get-go. But let's get in the word from the electorate as well. Sir, आप बताइए, आप यूपी से हैं, आप यूपी में वोट डालेंगे?
हाँ जी, यूपी में
इलेक्शंस अभी आने वाले हैं, कल ही चुनाव दूसरा थर्ड फेज का होने वाला है. क्या-क्या मुद्दे आपको लगता है कि आपके दिमाग में रहेंगे, जहन में रहेंगे वोट डालते समय?
सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा राष्ट्रवाद रहने वाला है, जो निश्चित रूप से जैसे कश्मीर में 370 धारा. दूसरा मुद्दा शिक्षा को लेकर रहने वाला है. पूरे पहले शिक्षा की स्थिति बदतर थी, अब पूरे उत्तर प्रदेश में शिक्षा की स्थिति बड़ी शानदार हुई है. निश्चित रूप से इन्हीं मुद्दों के साथ हमारे देश का युवा, उत्तर प्रदेश का युवा इन मुद्दों को लेकर चुनाव में जाने वाला है और ऐसी राष्ट्रवादी पार्टी को चुनेगा जो शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में, चिकित्सा के,
शिक्षा हो गई, राष्ट्रवाद हो गया. ओके, सो नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एंड एजुकेशन और अदर थिंग. क्या आपको लगता है कि रोजगारी, एम्प्लॉयमेंट और विकास के मुद्दे भी आर दीज आल्सो एन इशू दैट यू थिंक आपके दिमाग में रहेंगे वोट डालते समय?
देखिए, हमारे देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री जी ने ये कहा था कि हम किसान की आय दोगुनी करेंगे. आप किसी भी गांव में जाकर देखिए, पहले किसान पैसे देता था सरकार के लिए जो राजस्व जाता था. आज देखिए कि 2,000 रुपए की एक किस्त आती है जो 6,000 रुपए एक साल आती है. अभी योगी जी के नेतृत्व में पुनः हम सरकार बनाने जा रहे हैं और ये 4,000 हो जाएगी. इसका 12,000 रुपए हम सरकार को देंगे.
Well, so you can see that a lot of supporters for the current incumbent government, but of course a lot of opinions on politics, a lot of opinions on education, national security. All of these issues are something that we are seeing that are on the minds of the voters as they go into voting tomorrow as well for the third phase, and of course the fourth phase where these people will be voting in Lucknow as well. Back to you.
Yes, Priyanka, stay with us. We have Sumi, Madhurima and Piyush as well with us. Let me go across to Madhurima now, who's reporting from Kanpur. Madhurima, good morning. Priyanka was just speaking to the voters, what are the issues that are going to be kept in mind when it comes to the UP polls. And as they say in politics, what do you make of it? Hawa kis taraf beh rahi hai?
Well, good morning to you too. And as we know that the Kanpur city will be voting tomorrow, and it's a very crucial place to be because the Kanpur is set to be the financial capital of Uttar Pradesh. And right now I'm reporting from Kargil Park in Kanpur, also famously known as Moti Jheel. It is one of the crucial places where people come in the morning, have their chats and really have a rendezvous. But the feel here is very politically charged because every person is talking about whom they are going to vote, what are the issues that they're going to vote. The first thing is nationalism in Kanpur, and it's very high. It's one of the very crucial things that the voter here believe that the law and order has improved drastically. Of course, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, because if you remember that the Kanpur is at the bank of Ganga River, and that has played a massive role in the past 5 years, specifically when the double engine ki sarkar came, the cleanliness program in the city of Kanpur has taken, city really forward, following which Kanpur is more of a business city, which is why the new norms of the government have also been lauded here by multiple businessmen. We'll have to wait and watch as to which way the wind will blow tomorrow, Samiksha, because it's a very crucial as to say which side will the financial capital of Uttar Pradesh will vote for. The contestants here are very strong. There are two cabinet ministers also from the Kanpur city. The rest we'll have to see as to who would the people of Kanpur prefer, because even the MP and the MLAs here are of the BJP, but this time the Samajwadi Party is giving them a very tough contest. But we'll have to see as to will the BJP be able to retain their seats in Kanpur, because as of now, the feel that I've got is more of pro-BJP, and Samajwadi Party contestants are trying to woo the electorates, but we'll have to see at which direction will the wind blow tomorrow. Back to you.
Well, thanks, Madhurima. We are also joined by Piyush, who's reporting from Etawah. Piyush, good morning to you again. Etawah, if we talk about, it's considered to be a stronghold of the Samajwadi Party. You've been speaking to the people on the ground. What are the issues that you think are going to be kept in mind when it comes to phase 3 of the polls tomorrow?
Well, Samisha, like you mentioned, that Etawah is considered as the bastion of Yadavs. Remember that they have been winning from this constituency for the last many days, and elections will take place tomorrow. Out of these 15 constituencies, 29 are the one where Yadav belt has a domination. We'll have to wait and watch how the people are going to vote tomorrow. But today we are here at the eating point in Etawah's Jaswant Nagar. Remember that Jaswant Nagar is one of the very important talked one seat from where Shivpal Singh Yadav is contesting. And while we were passing through this road, we saw a hotel which was basically inaugurated by Shivpal Singh Yadav itself. So we would like to take in a word from people here also who have come here to eat food, and we'll try to understand the issues on which they will be voting on 20th of February. Remember that 15 constituencies spread across 16 districts are going to vote tomorrow. क्या नाम है?
संदेश कुमार यादव।
संदेश जी, आप यहीं के हैं, यहीं रहेंगे?
हाँ, यहीं के।
अच्छा, मुद्दों की बात करें तो क्या मुद्दे होंगे? पिछले 5 साल की सरकार की बात करें और उससे पहले की सरकार की बात करें?
एक तो शिक्षा बिल्कुल ख़त्म कर दी, कहीं कोरोना, कहीं ये कहीं वो, ये सब बना के। और दूसरी बात है महंगाई, जो 350 वाला सिलेंडर था वो 950 कर दिया। अब गरीब जनता क्या करे? गरीब जनता तो परेशान है, सड़कें टूटी पड़ी हैं, उन पे काम भी नहीं हो रहा है।
यादवों का बेल्ट माना जाता है, यहाँ पे यादव बहुत हैं।
यहाँ सब हैं, यहाँ सब लोग हैं, यादव भी हैं, साक्य भी हैं, सारी जात के लोग हैं, सभी लोग हैं। और सभी लोग मिलकर, यहाँ के जितने लोग हैं सभी लोग मिलकर, मान लीजिए उत्तर प्रदेश में सबसे बड़ी जीत होने जा रही तो माननीय श्री शिवपाल सिंह यादव जी की।
So this is what a view of a voter is. We are listening voices from different people from different districts. We are getting voices from Kanpur, from Hathras, and now in Etawah, which is being considered as the bastion of Yadavs. Here the people are telling us that they will be voting on the issues like inflation, unemployment, education. We'll have to wait and watch where the wind will flow. Like Samiksha, you asked this question from Madhurima, where the wind is flowing up. So these voters are somewhere indicating where the wind is flowing up. The mixed responses are now coming in from different districts. Around 16 districts are there, 15 constituencies are there. Those will go to vote tomorrow. And if you talk about this particular seat, remember that in Etawah there is a Saifai, there is a Jaswant Nagar, and also Karhal, which is adjoined to Etawah in Mainpuri. So two important seats from Karhal, Akhilesh Yadav is contesting, and from Jaswant Nagar, Shivpal Singh Yadav is contesting. Samiksha.
Thanks, Piyush. Stay with us. We are also joined by Sumi, who's reporting from Hathras. Sumi, good morning to you. Have you been able to decode the poll pulse in Hathras?
Yes, a very good morning to you, Samiksha, and to our audience who are watching this bulletin right now. My background is very significant to the issue that has been plaguing the city, and that's women's security. In September 2020, Hathras incident, the rape of the 19-year-old Dalit girl actually swayed and plagued the issue with and gave the Hathras a new issue of women's security. And in fact, these are the fields where it had happened by the men belonging to the Thakur community. And that also speaks volumes about the caste equation occasion here in Hathras. 40 to 40% is by the OBC community, and the upper caste account between 18 to 20%. However, apart from women's security, the health infrastructure also remains to be one of the biggest issues that people will be voting on tomorrow. They have a view that Hathras is only reduced to a referral center when it comes to health infrastructure. For every proper and efficient treatment, they have to move to Aligarh, which is about an hour away from here. And for better education also, that is the same case. And which is why people will be voting for proper education, women's security, and certainly for better health infrastructure. When it comes to roads, BJP has given them a road and a flyover that eases out the traffic congestion here. And the traffic congestion also was one of the main issues. But BJP seems to have come in rescue of a lot of people who were dealing with traffic menace on a daily basis. But what Hathras has been dealing with is women's security, and that is one of the issues that has been haunting the Bharatiya Janata Party, and opposition has been claiming their campaign on the basis of women issue, on the basis of Hathras, what had happened. And in fact, Hathras is also known for his Hing, that is Asafoetida factory. In fact, 60 factories of Asafoetida, 20 factories of Gulal also account for employment. But employment also seems to be a major issue because Hathras has been reduced to a point where development did not take place. This is a Bahujan Samajwadi Party stronghold. Ramveer Upadhyay, who recently defected to the Bharatiya Janata Party, has not gotten any ticket. And here, the Bharatiya Janata Party candidate this time around is fighting her first assembly elections. Anjula Mahar, who is a former Agra mayor, and there is an anti-incumbency against her within the party. So it will be very interesting to see as to Bahujan Samajwadi Party candidate Sanjeev Kaka will make use of that anti-incumbency within the Bharatiya Janata Party, or will he really vote for someone else?
That's right, Sumi, and very rightly pointed out by you that the Hathras horror incident continues to resonate among the people of UP. Let me go across to Priyanka now. Priyanka, just one last question that I have for you. We seem to have lost that connection with Priyanka. We'll go back to her again. But I'd like to thank all 4 of our reporters who are joining us this morning, Madhurima, Piyush, Sumi and Priyanka, for getting us all those insights on the UP polls.